Hello, friends. Happy New Year. I hope you are as excited to get the new year started as I am. Today, we are going to go over what's been happening for the real estate market for the first week of this year in 2023. So, without further ado, let's get started. So as you know, our first slide will show us closed listings, meaning how many homes closed in the week between January 2nd and January 9th. So we see less than 1,000 homes closed, which is the lowest that I've seen in quite some time, with only 881 homes closing. That is a big drop from this same time last year when there was 1,988. So less than half the number from a year ago. And it is down over 600 homes from even the last week of 2022. So it's typical that we'll see a slowdown this first week of January for a number of reasons. The holidays, people usually don't like to move that first week of January, but we are still down significantly from this same time last year. Now, homes that went under contract, though, we did see a jump from the previous week. So this week we had 1,510 homes that closed. Last week there were only 1,296. So we are seeing a little bit more activity in terms of people committing to buying a home in the near future, but it is down from a year ago again. So now, new listings, this is an encouraging sign and something that we typically see once we start the new year. People always talk about the spring market, but there are a lot of people that try to get a jump start on listing their home before everyone else does. And so this past week, we saw 3,680 homes new hit the market. That is up significantly from last week, where there was only 2,288. And you'll typically see this trend continue on throughout these next couple of weeks as we start seeing more homes hit the market. Next, we are going to look at active homes currently on the market. Now, this has been a big topic because we are still at extremely low levels of inventory. And last week actually was the lowest level of inventory I've seen since I've been doing these videos for over 2 years now. So last week we had only 33,975 homes. This week we saw a slight uptick because of those new listings. And so now we have just over 34,000. To give us some sort of perspective, during the height of the pandemic, we were just under 40,000 homes on the market. So 4,000 homes is extremely low for us. So hopefully we will start seeing a little bit more inventory coming out. But this is the reason why home prices are still staying steady, is because even though there are less buyers out there, there are also less homes, and there are still quite a number of active qualified buyers on the market. Now, we are seeing a big jump this first week in terms of open houses, and I will be doing an open house this week as well in Barrington. So if you are interested, please stop by. That will be at 402 Foxglove Lane in Barrington. But we saw 1,800 open houses in the Chicagoland area, and that's typically around the range that we'll see. You'll probably start seeing more open houses last week and the week prior. Because of the holidays, you typically don't see a lot of open houses out on the market. And Lastly, average sold prices and median sold prices. So I know a lot of conversation has been out in regards to home prices and will they be dropping. So we're seeing here that the median sale price for this past week was 261,750. Now, that is up from a week ago where it was 255. But I want to show you guys this trend here. This shows us this week versus the year previous and the similar time. So last year, the median price was 265. This year, 261,750. But if you look at this chart here, it's pretty stable year over year. Some weeks we were seeing an increase and stable here. And we are seeing this past week a little bit of a decline year over year. I wouldn't read too much into a 1 week sample size, but if we look at it as a whole, we are seeing that we're not seeing increases, but we definitely are not seeing big decreases, which I am not anticipating. And if you saw my videos on social media in regards to what I'm anticipating, please check those videos out if you have not done so already. But we're going to see probably pretty stable home prices as well as interest rates stabilizing, if not coming down. And I did see even on a New York Times article that came out today that inflation is starting to stabilize and come down. So, all good signs for the market in general. And we are seeing now more of a stable or balanced market, although inventory is low. And so that is keeping it still as low inventory, or the absorption rate is still less than 4 months, and a balanced market is about 6 months of inventory in terms of absorption rate. So I know that was a lot of information for you guys, but just wanted to keep you updated on what's going on. If you have any questions about your particular home or your particular town or neighborhood, please reach out to me. I have some great tools that I would be happy to provide for you so that you have a good pulse of what's going on in your neighborhood. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope I brought you value. If I did, please share this video with somebody so they know what's going on with the market. We want to make sure people are informed and that they are not just reading headlines out there, but actually looking at the data. So, have a great week, guys. I will see you all very soon and see you next time when we do this market